Hey guys, how's it going? Everybody loves that comment, so I'm always gonna do it. Hey guys, how's it going? So, anyways, my back does not, well, it feels a little bit better, but it's still in pain, and it sucks because I can't sit down for a long period of time. I have to get up, walk around once in a while, do some stretches because it's still a pain in the ass and it's still hurting. Apple stock today went to $200. 201. Well, it was at below $200, and then people were like, "Oh, buying opportunity," and then they bought it, and then went up. I still think the stock's going down to below. I think the stock's going to like 190 or 180. Just my opinion. Apple is no longer a $1 trillion company. TGod. I mean, it shocks the shit out of me. If I had a margin account, I'd probably put a small short, short on this, like a small short, not a big one. I'm not willing to buy it at 14, 13. I still think it's plummet, but let's say the scenario, it still goes up. This goes like $5, $6. That would be great for Aurora because they have a lot of shares, and then they can cash out and go use that money for other stuff that is more important than TGod. They might keep those shares in TGod. I'm not sure what Aurora's strategy is moving forward, but man, I wish I bought some when I wish I was able to buy some on the close of Friday, because I did put an order out at 350. Man, that would have been a nice buy if I actually managed to pull it through, but it didn't. Oh well, whatever. Aurora, you know, kind of volatile today. Well, it's trading sideways a little bit. Yeah, both sideways. It started off at 925 and it's like kind of trading sideways right now. But Aurora had a really nice announcement with Choom, and I am surprised the stock is trading at 96 cents. Aurora made a deal with Choom. They invested $20 million into Choom at $1.25, but right now this is a convertible debenture, so it's not really affecting the price of the stock. And Aurora has a right to acquire up to 40% of the company at $2.75. So this is a really good deal for Aurora because Choom has to pay Aurora 6.5% interest on every on $20 million. So let's pull out calculator. They would have to pay him $1.3 million of cash every year to hold on to that $20 million of convertible debentures. So that's a pretty good deal. That's a really good deal for Aurora, and this gives Choom the capital to execute on the strategy. Depending on how well Choom does, Aurora may convert that debenture and then add more money to Choom so they can use that money to execute, and Aurora owns about 40% of Choom. So it all depends on how management execute. This is a way for Aurora to hedge their bet. So if Choom fucks up and screws up the business plan, then Aurora can, don't have to buy more of the company and still receiving interest rates for that $20 million they lend out. So it's a good deal for both companies in a sense. I don't know why Choom is traded sideways. Maybe management is not good, and investors, the real big investors, know that. That's why they sold off their position as soon as it skyrocketed in the daytime. I don't know for sure, but this is a pretty interesting piece of news. I knew that I had a feeling that Aurora was gonna make an investment in Choom again. I was talking to Glenn, and I was saying that I think that Aurora is gonna probably purchase more of Choom, and I was right. but this deal is better than what I expected. I didn't think they were gonna do a convertible debenture, so that's pretty good. And if they execute the rest of the money, that's a lot of money for, like, if $2.75. So if they bought 1 million shares at $2.75, that's 2.75 million. It's gonna cost way more than 1 million shares. I'd say like 10 million or 20 million. This will give Choom a lot of money. Aurora gets, you know, to own 40% of Choom, and Choom has a lot of money to execute on their strategy. And, you know, I really think this is a good move on Aurora's part. Choom stock investors weren't too happy about it. That's why they're selling off their shares. At least I think so. I'm not sure. I'm hoping the stock keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, because I'm going to be buying and buying and buying and buying, because, you know, I don't know. I think management is pretty smart. I mean, I watched the presentation. I think they're pretty smart. Right now, they need Aurora because they're kind of late to the game a little bit, I think. They don't have any dispensaries up yet, but they are building dispensaries right now. They have building permits, and they have 45 lease locations. So, I think by the end of the year we'll have at least 1 Choom stars up, and this stock deserves a little higher than 96 cents per share, in my opinion. And I'm just hoping this stock keeps dropping. I added to my position this morning, and then it dropped on me. So, oh well, I'll buy more if it drops more. So I'm hoping it drops more, in my opinion. Kush, I'm working on this video, and I'm just, you know, my back hurt last night, and I've just been delaying this and delaying this and delaying this. So, yeah. But, you know, it's up. I was planning to buy it. I missed my chance. I was trying to buy it as low as possible, but I missed my chance, and it kind of took off of me. I still have a little bit of share of Kush, but you know why Kush is going up? Why all the weed stocks are going up in the United States? Tomorrow is midterm elections, and I believe that, you know, the fact that legalization of cannabis in the United States might come up. So, you know, it's kind of this. Right now, the stock is rallying before the news. After the news, I wonder what's gonna happen. Is it so if Donald Trump or somebody announces that they want to legalize cannabis recreational, do you think do you think these stocks will plummet after the news, because it's like, you know, recreational in the United States, you know, buy on rumors, sell on news. But if there's no news tomorrow on this, on the midterm elections about legalizing cannabis, all these stocks are gonna plummet, in my opinion. So, you know, Planet 13, investor hustler must be extremely happy right now. He's like, yes, my position went up, because I know he owns some Planet 13. I'm planning to go to Vegas, and I'm hoping to film Planet 13. The store inside. I'll take pictures and stuff and make videos for you guys. So that's my hope. Anyways, I don't know if I don't know if I'm allowed, but definitely go in and ask if I could take pictures and, you know, show off the Planet 13 inside the store. Make a video out of it. At least I'm hoping I can do that. I'm gonna ask. And I just can't believe Canopy stock is not rising, and it's like stabilizing. I mean, I actually hope this stock plummets, because I can add to my position. I'm a long term on this company regardless, so I'm not gonna really sell too much of my shares. I still have a decent amount. I think I still have like over 6,000 shares of Canopy. So, and I plan to add more if this price drops dramatically from $48. TRST, a new company I just added to my portfolio. I think this company is undervalued, $937 million. I think they're undervalued. They seem like, I mean, I can make a more dedicated video on TRST. You know what? I probably will on the weekend when I have nothing to talk about. And then today there was a news on Golden Leaf Holdings. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the stock got halted because it's not trading right now. But they are merging with Kush Bottles, and then Kush Bottles is not Kush Bottles. TerraTech. They're merging with TerraTech, and they're gonna be traded on the Canadian. TerraTech's gonna be traded on the Canadian Security Exchange after the merger. So this is pretty interesting. I used to own the stock. I don't own it anymore. I could still own it, but I don't like to buy stocks that rose. So today it rose, so I'm not gonna buy it. But you know, if it plummets tomorrow, I may pick up some shares. Who knows? We'll see what happens. You know, Planet 13 tomorrow is big news. That's the reason why. Same with Kush Bottles. You know, tomorrow is big news. Anthus, you know, up to because of the midterm elections tomorrow. At least it's just my opinion. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.